Okay, I'm a bit late. I went down to get the mail and there is no mail for Carlene whatsoever. Janine's got one piece and my family have got a piece of mail. So I'm now walking up the driveway in the dark. I'm late. I've already been asked whether or not I'm joining, and I am. I think I might be about to encounter a Amazon van. I'm going to just dump this down here. Oh my golly gosh. Oh, here we go. Now, Amazon, we're still having it. Oh my god. Here we go. Dear. Nearly there. Goodness. Right. Oh, it smells like a fire. Oh, hello. I'm recording. Oh, look at your fire.
Huh?
Look at your fire.
Is it on?
Ah.
Oh, it came on all by itself then.
What?
Well, it shut off for a while, and I think maybe it thought it was too hot in here. I would hardly think it was too hot. But
Hey, Wanda. Are you doing your... I'm on the thingy. You know that thingy? That live video?
we're live? Are we live?
We are.
Oh, good.
Living, even. Can I show everybody your stove?
Go ahead, look at my stove. It's
Oh,
very
wow.
nice. It's very warm.
Oh, golly.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes. So this is a pellet stove. You can hardly see anything in it.
Huh?
You can hardly see anything.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So this is the stove. What was fitted today? Does the tube go out the back?
Yeah, it goes out the wall.
It goes out the wall. It's amazing. They didn't want to go up the ceiling then.
No.
Well, there we go.
It blows its own smoke out the hole.
It's very high tech. Maybe a bit beyond us, eh?
Isn't that lovely?
It is lovely.
I almost made another wheelbarrow in front of it.
Excellent, even better. Oh, where's my... Oh, goodness. I was storming down that driveway to go and get the mail. And I did get the mail. There's a letter for Janine, and the rest of it's all for me.
Oh my.
And it looks like bills.
I didn't get any mail.
You got nothing. Nothing. So, now, I have to work out how to get this phone down
Got
here.
no boxes over there.
Yeah, we've got boxes to open, that's right. Oh my gosh, I have no idea what I'm doing. No idea whatsoever. Sorry. I don't know why it goes down. I don't know what happens to
You
it.
don't have to do this
Only can
constantly, do
squint.
you? How often do you have to do this?
What?
Undo it. Daily?
No. I just leave them in situ.
Huh?
I leave them in situ and everything hooks onto those.
Oh, okay.
Oh my golly gosh. Right, I'm trying this. I don't know what gives with this thing. I don't know why it's cloudy. I've get up.
What are you doing?
She's like, I've been to the toilet, I'm back in position. Good girl. They're super, these things though. They are so super.
They are lovely.
Now I've got to work out how to get this. If you knock that over, big boy, we'll be having a little word. Yes, you big butt. Oh,
What are you doing?
nearly. How are you going to get up there? You need to go up there. You've got to go now. Now, I will have missed any comments from earlier on. Just don't ask me what I did. Right. Couldn't two comments. I know. Hello. Right. Hello, Wanda.
He really enjoys getting in the middle of mail though.
I know. It's his thing. Well done. Clever boy. There we go. Did you try the heated snuggly? We've not quite got there yet, have
No,
we?
we haven't
We're
got
saving
there
that for the really bad weather. I think I think it looks like it's going to, and that's the one that's got vibration for your feet and your legs.
Right.
So we're quite excited to try that. It has been a bit of it's been a bit of a couple of days really, because we've had to move all the furniture.
That's true.
And the stove has come in. I'm hoping I showed you the stove. No, you haven't really missed much for the last 15 minutes. Did you see the stove? Maybe not. I think it does something funny when I come in from outside. Right, okay, so I'll maybe have to show you the stove. Here I go. So look, the stove is fitted and it's roasting hot. So I'm taking my life in my hands here. It's amazing. Apparently, it just switched itself on and started doing this, and it's pumping out heat like nobody's business. So that's absolutely, oh, I've turned the stove. Well, that's even better, right. So I can get away from the hot seat then. This is terrible.
There you go, I've done it.
Thank you. And I'm hoping, can anyone tell me whether or not you saw the box has been opened? Right, yes, hold on. Thank you. Oh, God. I'll tell you what, you can swing this round and knock someone out.
Do I get to choose who?
Well, yes. You can even make a list. I'm quite sure someone would oblige. Right, they didn't see the box that's been opened. So, in the first box, we had, it was from Laura. Her on. It's what, sorry? True, Tide Pods. Wanda, what's going on? It's fine. So it was Tide Pods. So thank you so very much for that. In the second box, it was Fugan's salt lick, which we found because your lollipops were missing, and then we discovered that the lollipops had been delivered not to any of the doors or the package hut. It had gone to the cellar door, which I don't think I've seen in days. So we found the lollipops.
Is it dry under there?
Moderately.
That's what I wondered.
It's not totally, but you think about the rain we just had.
It was terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think...
The pond is almost overflowing.
Oh, it is overflowing.
It is overflowing?
Yeah, it is. I took a video.
What is it?
And do you know what we'll have to do with the pond? You know the overflow tube? The pipe? It's way up in the air. So it's burst its banks. There's no water going through the overflow tube, so we'll have to lower it down so that it actually flows through that to go.
Really?
Just something else to do. Yeah, I took a video. It was so exciting.
No, it just doesn't keep up with it. And the suction in that pipe.
Is it?
You would die.
Okay.
If you got your arm stuck in there, you would not be able to pull it out.
Oh, right.
So, you know, it's not to be...
Not to be
water
taken
is not to be taken lightly.
No, not at all.
The suction on that thing, I didn't believe it.
Well,
because I had a basketball get stuck in it and I couldn't pull it out.
Oh, right. Well, it's going like...
What do you mean that the pipe is sticking up?
So the pipe, so the level of the water that it should be skimming off into overflow, it's taking itself out and the pipe isn't even touching it, so the pipe is dry. I'll show you the video. I think we just need to... No. It's most peculiar.
It is.
I don't know if it's moved, maybe, or floated.
The pipe is floated up or something, yeah.
Or it's taken offence.
Well, there are actually two pipes that come out of that chicken pond.
Yes. And you know, I think that might be that Amazon van that was chasing me. I'm going to ignore it for the moment.
You're gonna go.
No,
see?
not right now. I'm not. He still manoeuvres.
So there he goes.
So I had, and I checked the chicken pond. So there's not a lot of overflow coming from the chicken pond. In fact, I didn't see anything.
Oh, which one?
So you know the proper overflow pond.
Well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
We have the chicken pond and then we have the regular pond.
Yeah. It's a regular pond that's reached its bank.
That's overflowing into the stream.
Yes.
Oh, that happened.
Yeah, that's fine. But the overflow pipe that's there,
Yeah.
it's ignoring it. It's way up in the air.
Yeah.
So the other box that we had, which was really exciting, it came from this lady here, and I'm going to, oh my gosh.
She's dog is a nervous wreck behind me.
I know, I don't know why she's like that. It's weird because she calms down. This is from Stacey Nestor, and it's very exciting. It's a hay bag, and even more exciting, oh my gosh, lots and lots of chain links, which are super. They're so heavy duty, and they're just fantastic. So thank you so very much. Those are greatly appreciated. Right, what else were we doing? Okay, here we go. See the first bit I recorded? I didn't.
Oh, okay.
No idea. So the source of heat that used to be there was a wood-burning stove in there.
We have had a wood-burning stove, and then we had a kerosene stove.
Mm-hmm.
So there's an oil pipe back there.
Okay.
And now we have this.
Which is a pellet stove.
Pellet stove.
How many bags of pellets does he think you'll go through a day?
Maybe 2. I don't know. I remember $6 a bag.
Right.
She got 3 bags.
Right.
And I need more milk cans to put them in.
Oh my God! You better not get your milk cans mixed up with the dog treats.
I know. It could be rabbit food.
Exactly.
Rabbit food.
There could be a lot of disappointed dogs in the area. Oh dear. So the chain, it's actually not a chain, it's individual links. And what we use that for is attaching things to the hooks and the bars, and it's very good for the hay bags. So that's what all these chains are for, and we lose them, and we don't know why we lose them, but we do. Wanda is doing fine. We're not 100% sure why she's vibrating at the moment, because as soon as we switched the camera off yesterday, she was fine. And
I thought she was having a heart attack or something, and she's doing the same thing tonight.
I know, it's bizarre.
It is.
And I don't know why she's doing it, but she's doing something. So, yes. So, I need to get this. Now, I need to, yes. So what, did you see what Betty has sent for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day?
No.
I shall read. I put my glasses on first though. So, meat lasagna, eggplant parm,
Oh, wow.
shrimp scampi, chicken ziti, broccoli alfredo, stuffed shells,
Oh my
chicken
God.
parm, meatballs, and Caesar salad.
Wow.
So you can have the salad, and we'll have the rest of it. That'll keep you going. That will keep you going for a heck of a long time.
It will.
So thank you so very much.
How many people are going to be here, do we know?
Well, I think on Christmas Eve, well, Janine's not going to make it by Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So it will just be us, and I'm hoping Carly and Mike.
Yeah.
And then I presume Carly and Mike will be around about at some point on Christmas Day, although they've got 2 families to go to. And then it will last us into the day after.
Yeah. And Janine will get there.
And then Janine will get here. And remember, we've got pie as well.
That's true. That's
So-
so frozen.
Yeah, so we're so sorted. So thank you. That's just lovely. Very exciting. And I have instructions as to watch for the food being delivered.
Right. And there's people like Bud.
Yeah, well, Bud's very welcome to come as well.
Sure. I mean, there are people that sometimes show up.
Yeah, well, that would be
How about
lovely.
like Kate?
Kate, I think, is going with her family, and she's got her fiance's family as well.
Oh,
But
I
if
see.
she's here, she can drop in.
We usually have a few drop-ins.
Well, the drop-ins would be very much appreciated.
Yes.
Did you enjoy watching them install the stove?
I had a good time.
Yeah. They seemed quite quick.
Yes.
Very
They drilled a
efficient.
hole in the wall and put it through the wall, and that was it, and they left.
Oh, excellent. So, that's very exciting. Miss Momo is doing fine.
Going to make it through another winter.
She's giving it her best shot at the moment.
Yeah.
She's ruling that paddock. Chester's not there. And she's now got a blind mini horse, a mini donkey, and 2 alpacas. And she's just like, this is the way it goes, guys. And so she's quite happy.
How's the blind pony doing?
Do you know what? That blind pony is doing exceptionally well in that paddock. It's unbelievable. This was a blind pony that we brought in, what was it, maybe a year, 2 years ago? And Corey did an absolutely phenomenal job pairing the blind pony up. It's a mini pony, and pairing it up with a mini donkey. And the mini donkey was feral when she got him. The blind pony was traumatized when she came in, and she worked beautifully with them. And they're very confident. They work as a team, and they're just. She knows where he is. I think she sees shadows, but she's got no sight, according to Dr. Parrott. And she can get around. She is full of piss and vinegar, actually, I'm afraid to say. I hear her from the other paddock squealing because somebody's done something to annoy her. So she's very assertive, and it's just lovely to see. She just manages, gets on by.
How big is she?
She's about this height, and we've had days when we've had to put them into what was the little barn that was in Corey's yard. Honestly, I've never run around after in sort of like minus whatever temperatures after one pony that goes one way, a donkey that goes that way, and it was just like a herding. You're like frogs. Here we go. So yeah, she can get about. It's a bit of a Thelwell pony situation.
Would the two of them walk together to a nursing home?
He wouldn't at the moment.
No.
But we'd maybe be able to work on him. And she's actually a bit spirited, I think, for a nursing home. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Forget that one.
She would need an attitude readjustment.
Well, sometimes something like that is interesting.
Well, it is. Yes. I think we'll have to work with them and see where we get them to.
Yeah.
But at the moment, no.
We got to work on Carly's chicken on our table over here.
Exactly. And Jasper and Terence, now they were due to go to their new home on Saturday, but Susanna realised she didn't have anywhere to hang the water buckets. So we cancelled that. So they're still in Meredith with Harley right now. But they're going to a really beautiful barn, so they are going to be...
Have you any idea how much hay we have either place?
Oh yes, I do.
What how much?
0 on Meredith and 13 here.
Okay.
So, we will be discussing hay tomorrow, I think.
Well, it's going to be tough because I think they load the truck early.
Right.
And I'm not sure we're going to be able to get hay from Dodge.
Well, I thought we had an order coming through from Dodge today or tomorrow. But I don't know about down here because were we not picking the hay up from Middleton?
Yes, you know, we're out of step because...
That's fine. We can share between the two barns. As long as
no, we can't share 13 bales.
No, but as long as the Dodge order comes in tomorrow,
that would be fine.
That would be fine. If not, we'll be visiting the co-op.
The co-op is expensive.
It is expensive. But so is having empty tummies.
That's not a good thing.
No, it's not.
We got to get a little better organized on this.
Yes, we have. And Miss Harley Barley, she's doing splendidly. She's lovely.
Who?
Harley, the donkey that you take to nursing homes.
Oh, yes.
She's a really nice donkey.
Yes, yes.
She's very pleasant. So she's doing very well. Janine and I were discussing about bringing her back to here because there's not enough donkeys on Meredith for her.
Oh,
because they're all moving. And the other one's a Jack, and we don't want her in with the Jack. Because I think he's already done enough damage. Little stinker. So, oh no. So apparently there was a... Right, Michelle, I'm going to have to keep looking for packages. I tell you, it's a bit like hide and seek with these packages.
Right. Well, that truck was just here now.
I know. Oh, Elaine Clark is saying, do your goats with horns try to butt you? Yes.
Yeah.
And they're actually quite successful. And they are awful, and that's one of the reasons that we can't keep them in with the white goats, because when we adopted the white goats, they were dehorned.
Yeah.
So it would be an absolute bloodbath if they were in with the white goats, because the white goats do headbutt, but they headbutt each other and they don't have horns. So that would be a mess. And they have, I don't know what it is with these goats, but they actually will come up to you and headbutt you in the thigh. It's the most bizarre thing. And you know what you see?
I would call it bizarre. I'd call it bad.
Very bad. And Janine had a few choice words for one of the goats that did it to her. And the funny thing is, our white goats just don't do that. I mean, in fact, if the white goats come up to you, they want you to go like that, so you kiss their nose, right? And then they want you to pat their heads. I mean, they're absolute cuddle monsters, those white goats. Those ones with the horns, they are. It's like seek out and headbutt. That's all they want to do.
We got to find somebody up in New Hampshire that wants their pastures chewed down.
Yes, and I'm not very good at that either. But we'll not tell anyone that. So yes, so and the funny enough, Elaine is saying that she has a horned goat that went after her today, and I have no idea, because we have put out calls to anybody I can think of for these goats. I'm now asking people that I actually like, which is a bad situation to be in. And my very lovely friends, they took them for me in the interim because they were banned from Meredith because we couldn't contain them in the paddocks. We have no idea actually how they managed to get out. I think they were dropping and rolling, like commando crawling. So they were banned from Meredith because they were just wandering the farm wherever they fancied. And my very lovely friends, they took them in, and then she was very upset. She had to call me and said that they'd had enough. It upset the whole family, the whole herd, and they've got beautiful goats and beautiful donkeys and a mule. And the goats had caused merry hell, so they were left. We had to bring them out in disgrace. We brought them here, and here we are.
Here we are.
Yes. They are terrible. They are. The one goat that out of that group of four that's lovely is the black and white one, Billy Black. He's very nice. I've never had him try to headbutt me. Really nice goat. The other three, the brown and white ones, horrific. Those are the ones that went for my dogs. They got out of the paddock and they chased my dogs, and they were heads are down, and they were headbutting the dogs, and the dogs were screaming. Absolutely screaming. They were terrified of them. Well, it was until last Friday. I still had the father out, and my dogs came round, and they were like in their face. And I'm like, well, that's payback, sunshine. didn't bother the goat though, unfortunately. Yeah. Yes. Now, Nancy, we've been very lucky because the purple male hut it's in the process of being fixed, because Ray and Donna have very kindly come in, and they're doing a fantastic job, because
they put another roof on.
They did put another roof on, and so they've got it waterproofed, and we're just waiting for the shingles to go on. And because what we'd found with the really windy weather, the tarp had come off, and all the mail was coming in really wet and soggy. So yes, so that's very much appreciated. Dear me. So this person, Ryan Bain, said that they had to dig and rebury the same pipe years ago for the pond.
Yeah, we've had, yes.
Yeah, so it looks like we're going to be doing that again, but not at the moment. No, the stove has been professionally fitted by 2 ex-firemen, so it would be too hot on the wall, and they've got it all covered, so that's absolutely super.
It's a double.
It's a double, right, okay, so that's good. I know Christmas Eve food is exciting. Yes. No. Yeah, Momo, honestly, she rules that farm with an iron fist, that one. She's a character and a half, isn't she? And there is a smoke detector. All the buildings have smoke detectors. And I know that because I keep knocking the one off in the kitchen when I'm cooking.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've had a few words with that, and there are also carbon monoxide, because we have to, because we're a an operating farm, we have to have everything tested. Delight is doing exceptionally well. She's another nice one, the little white pony. You know, our mini white pony.
The white pony, yeah.
Yeah, she's nice for going round places.
Okay.
She's very calm.
Good.
Bit dirty at the moment, but she's very calm. My arm is hanging on in there, literally, I think. Yes, you do have to, in Massachusetts, you also have to have fire alarms and carbon monoxide alarms.
Yeah. What have I got in here?
You've got both.
Where are they?
On the wall.
Huh?
On the wall.
On the wall.
Oh, is the barn? No, the barn camera must be pointing outside. Yes, somebody will move that. I don't know if they moved it outside.
Where is it on the wall?
I don't know, but they've all been checked.
Huh?
They've all been checked. Yes, hay is an exceptionally... Oh, that's just switched off.
Shut off?
Must be on it. That's great.
It's on a
Never said
thermostat.
that. That's very
that exciting?
sophisticated.
I don't know if they're being on the wall.
They are. Because I remember having a conversation with Janine. I'll check it out though. I will double check.
What wall? We got the walls right around us.
Have you covered them over? You probably have.
There's no.
Well, we'll have to dig them out. Bet your other blinking stove's over it. I'll sort you. So, it was Jane Worley that got the camera moved.
Wait a minute. Unless they're up over her bed.
They do. They flash.
But that's on the ceiling up there.
Yeah. Is it flashing green? Because they flash green in my house.
Well, I don't see it flashing anything.
Yeah. Do you want me to cook something and then I can set it off for you?
Right.
Hay is a tremendous part of the farm, and when we get ourselves all mixed up with hay, we get ourselves in a bit of a tizzy. So we'll get it sorted. Hey, is your visiting nurse still coming?
Not really.
Have they given up on you?
Yeah.
Have you been doing your exercises though?
I have, and I've been out walking.
Well, that's even better.
I mean, I had to walk into 2 different banks.
Well, there you are.
Yes.
Up steps and everything.
Ooh. One woman said to me, I had an appointment at 11 o'clock. So I'm sitting there, she comes walking by. This is the bank manager, whatever she is. And she said, do you have an appointment? And I said, yes, at 11 o'clock. She said, well, I already have one at 11:30, so I don't know as I can see you. Oh. I was only trying to get my name on a list to be able to view a thing online. And then she started in, and it took her forever to get her computer up. And but the thing that really blew my mind is she pulled out a Post-it note. Mm-hmm. She wanted to make a note. So she goes back and she gets a pen, and she tries, and that didn't work. She puts it back and gets another one, and then 3 times she had 3 dead pens.
Well, that's
she put them all back in the pen.
Well, we all know what's wrong with that story.
So then I went up to Georgetown. The guy was very nice. His hair was all over the place, but he's a bright guy. Mm-hmm. And I sit there. Leave me sitting anywhere too long, and it's bad. His picture on the wall was crooked, and it was really decidedly crooked.
Good.
But he solved our problems.
Excellent. Hey, but did you hit the curb on the way out?
No.
Oh.
No, that's a different bank.
Oh, unfortunate.
And Judy was driving.
Oh, well, that's okay.
I didn't have any lollipops.
Well, yeah. Well, we got the lollipops now.
I got them now.
Oh. Yep. There are donkeys up for adoption, but we're not actively pursuing them at the moment. I do have a very nice home that might take my very lovely donkey that's in Meredith, called Charlie.
Charlie?
He's a Jack.
Oh.
He's the one that everybody loves because he's like a teddy bear. Apart from the lady donkeys, they're not that keen on him.
My most reliable donkey was a stud.
It's bizarre, isn't it?
It is. Because they're either deadly or they're very nice.
Yeah, he is just the loveliest donkey. and so friendly, and he just wants to be with you,
Yep.
and yeah, it's bizarre. And then you've got some that just want to kill you. Not him. Very weird. Well, I'm hoping you're going to be doing your Christmas Eve reading.
What's this?
I'm hoping you're going to be doing your Christmas Eve reading.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Why not?
Evening?
Reading.
Evening. It was evening.
The Christmas Eve.
Eve. That's the part that gets me. I'm
Yeah.
usually sound asleep by Eve.
No! You know how you read your night? Is it not the night before Christmas you do?
That is always done in the middle of the day.
Oh, that'll
It's
do.
a picture, the photograph.
Oh, we'll sort that out. Yes, that means I have to clean and tidy then, doesn't it?
I have not been in your house.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing.
That'd be interesting. See what you've done with it.
Not a lot. I think is the answer to that. Although, I got up, what was it? Nick was working in Connecticut on, I think it was in Wednesday. So he was away working down in Stamford, right? So he toodled off, and he was supposed to be back about 7. And I phoned him about 7:30. I said, "Are you on the way back? Because Ava needs a car." And he was like, "Yeah." So he got back about 8. And I thought, I don't know what he'd done. I presume he'd gone to eat somewhere. And I got up the following morning, and there's these blinking Christmas gnomes all over the place.
There's what?
Christmas gnomes.
Oh,
Honestly, Nick collects, and they're not small gnomes. One of them's this size, and the other one's this size. He collects flaming Christmas gnomes, and they're like multiplying. And so he'd obviously, I think he went to IKEA, and he came out with about, 4 or 5 of them.
he's got antlers on the car.
And he put antlers on the car and a nose on the front, honestly. I'm like, and Ava's delighted.
Really?
Me, not so much. And there's nothing funnier than going down with your car with its nose on the front and the antlers, and you're doing the car, the school drop off at 7 in the morning, and everyone's grumpy, and you're there with your sequined antlers and your shiny nose. Doesn't make anybody happy though. Never mind. So we're hoping to get that all organised for the Christmas Eve reading, whenever that is. Oh, there's a good idea. Maybe Janine can find a home for the goats around about Aiken.
Yeah.
Well, at least if we did that, they
That'll
wouldn't.
make you friends with.
Yeah, she might get banned. So Gabby is actually not in Virginia. She is actually in Aiken. So yes, she will be coming back at some point. But I don't think Janine's transporting her back at Christmas time, because she's still keeping Chester company, and Chester's a nervous Nelly, and he needs Gabby to keep him calm.
And he's down in Aiken.
And he's in Aiken at the moment, yes.
That's her riding horse now?
Yes.
That's one with the four white socks?
Yes. He's gorgeous.
Yeah, he is pretty.
He is the nicest, and he's full of personality. He's a dipstick. He really is. He's just he's a doofus. But we all love him, and that's what matters. No, I did not get the hand sanitizer off the wall. Haven't got round to that yet. You know the hand sanitizer that's at the front door? So every time I'm down cleaning the baseboards, which I do every now and again, and it spits on me. And so I said to Nick, you need to take that down. So every time he went near it with tools, it would spray on him. And he's like, yeah, I'm just going to leave it till it's empty. Still working on it, yep. So the lollipops are, what kind of lollipops are those ones?
Those are the official ones.
Official?
Well, the Tootsie Roll lollipops.
Tootsie Roll lollipops, that's what they are. Oh, yes, Hilda would have been straightening the picture too in the bank. We'll all be in trouble. We get banned from banks. Yeah. So, there's somebody else that loves gnomes. Good. Nick loves his gnomes. Oh, I tell you, you better be careful. If you find gnomes around your house, it's Nick, okay?
Right.
Yes, goats can eat old Christmas trees, but you have to make sure that they haven't been sprayed with flame retardant, because that's not so good. And today is the winter solstice, so it's the shortest day of the year, so roll on spring.
There we go.
Excellent.
We're on the way back.
Yeah, slowly. It means we've got to get all the nasty windy weather, snow and slush out of the way first. So, yeah, that'll be good.
January brings us snow, makes your feet and fingers glow.
Uh,
February's ice and sleet,
yeah,
freeze the toes right off your feet.
that's right.
Welcome March with wintry wind. Would that word not so unkind. You don't know this one?
No,
It's British.
the only one I've got is near class.
April springs and spring showers, on and on for hours and hours.
Well, that's about right, actually, if you're in the UK.
May. I don't know. May just rains and never stops.
That's Scotland then.
Foos and spoils the crops.
Yep.
June. I don't know the rest of them. That's
Well,
Donald Swan and Michael Flanders. Do you know them?
Yes, they used to do a show
Oh,
in
yeah.
the in the
At the
in the
drop of a
music
hat.
halls.
At the drop of a hat.
Mhm.
Oh, I went there.
The only one that I know is near Clasta Clut till May be out, which means don't be taking your winter clothes off until May has finished, okay? And that kind of like fits in quite nicely.
They've got some very clever lyrics.
Yes.
They go for triples.
Mhm.
She made up her mind and a dash for the door.
Mhm.
She, up her mind, a dash, yeah. That's a very clever way to write if you could possibly do it.
Yeah, but there used to be, and I presume it was over here, in all the music halls, they used to have all these people who would come in and perform, and it was just like witty songs, and a lot of them were tied into things that were going on in life round about the war, and it was, I suppose it was just
Tom Lehrer.
Ah,
Did you know Tom Lehrer?
no, I did not. I am 53, I think, so I missed a lot of this.
Yeah, Tom Lehrer. Tom Lehrer's got some interesting things too. The old dope peddler, spreading joy wherever he goes.
I don't know those ones. But it was a...
And Von, the guy with the rockets.
In Scotland?
I don't care. Oh. As long as it goes up, I don't care when it comes down. We're all going to learn to count from 10 to 0.
Oh.
You know, I mean, Tom Lehrer, you'd enjoy him.
Yeah. See, these things are ageless,
That's true.
I think.
He's a mathematician from MIT, I believe.
Oh. With a sideline in music hall entertainment.
That's correct.
Nothing better. I don't have a Christmas... Well, I do have a Christmas tree. And my family's absolutely horrified because I have a Christmas tree in 3 parts. You slot it together and you plug it into the wall and it lights up. And quite frankly, we used to cut down trees in our backyard in Scotland, and we'd have these mangy trees with little insects that would crawl out of them. We were like, yeah, but it came from the backyard. It's a homegrown Christmas tree. And then when I moved over here, we missed the opportunity to get a Christmas tree because everybody gets them starting Thanksgiving. We were like, yeah, we'll go for it because, they drop needles. So I'm like, I try and push it out as long as possible. Then I went to get a tree and they were like, yeah, you're far too late for trees. I was like, what? So we missed that year. And then I thought, forget that. I'm going to get a plug-in. So my children are disgusted. I don't think Nick's very impressed. And the tree lay in 3 pieces in the driveway when we were moving for about 3 weeks. It got rained upon. I think it was driven over once. I have no idea whether or not the blinking thing is going to work. It's probably still having a wee rest in the basement, and there it might be staying. So yeah. So no, I don't have a tree, and I'm not going to get a real tree because the puppies are still at the chewy stage, and I am not taking Christmas ornaments and parts of tree branch out. So there.
Okay.
Because they're already at the moment stripping out the girls' rooms because they leave everything on the floor and they don't shut the doors. There should be a lesson in there somewhere, shouldn't there?
Right.
Yeah, it's not hitting the mark. So, anyway, it's chaos. No. And Tom Lerher, that's the gentleman.
Yep.
Yeah. And he let all of his stuff go into the public domain, so it's available on the web.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, so that's us. So I think we've done all our questions. And for our second version of Mail Chat today, since I didn't record the first part. And
you didn't pick up the stuff from Amazon?
No, because I'm not even confident I can find the stuff from Amazon, but I will bring it tomorrow.
Okay.
Once I've tracked it down, and I tell you, it's really odd because we've had that hut up for over a week, and still things are going all over the place.
What
the deliveries? They're going everywhere. Some of them go on to the side entrance to the house. They go all the way up the steps and put them there.
We need more signage around here.
Well, the silly thing is, the signage outside the house says 61.
Yeah.
So they're delivering to 61.
I'm 67.
So I've got there's no rhyme nor reason to it. And Larky oh gosh, I wonder if people can see. Larky he's in the corner behind Sizzle. So, and Wanda has calmed down.
Not really. She's twitching.
She's keeping your back warm though.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she looks okay. So that's us. We is all organised now, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay.
We're done. We're done.
Are we done?
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow, because tomorrow is obviously Friday, and I knew that.
We got hay problems tomorrow.
We will sort the hay problems out.
I can't remember what I told them.
I can't either. I knew that we were to get the stuff from Dodge, because they'll stack it.
That's what we were to get at Meredith.
Yeah.
And we were to get a loose bale here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what was... I thought he was going to deliver it.
Yeah, I thought so.
And then
get it.
We would stack it this end. Yeah. Something to think about.
Something to think about.
Something else
to worry about.
Something else to think about. Okie dokie, we'll see you tomorrow.
There's always the co-op.
Yes, bye.